Making here Если гномы живут в горах, значит они горцы. Все ли ворота закрыты, Балин? Все, государь Балин, кроме заднего прохода. Запомни, это не задний проход, это восточные ворота. Стоит, как красиво, вай-вай-вай. Если хочешь мне помочь, отойди, не мешай. Вообще-то в этой песне куплетов чуть больше, чем до хрена. Поэтому эта версия будет обрезанная. Вот тут обрезанная. Вот тут. Да что ты все время вертишься? Вот так лучше.
Ну и на этом, думаю, можно начинать. И... Внезапный второй Алан Ваки. Ну, я искренне надеюсь на то, что все работает. Так, ну звук вроде есть уже хорошо. Если нет, будем перезапускать, хер ли делать. Вот пусть будет обычно, и пострадаем.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Просто кто залезает к ментам на машину? Голый мужик. Кто демонстрирует всем свои яйца? Голый мужик. Да?
Where'd he gone?
Добрый Олежа.
Здорово, свои.
Вот это фантазия, конечно, у него. Эротическая. Такой Лонти бежит по лесу. Эротическая фантазия Олежа.
Ну что ж. Нет, мне не лучше, но... Кто залезает к ментам на машину? Голый мужик. Ей мы можем трясти голой жопкой. Какой у нас пузика. Бля, вот лучше управление оставили, как было, я не знаю. Есть свет. Ну, со звуками они, конечно, поработали, мое почтение. А интересно, от них убежать можно? А, я понял, хер мне они убежать, да?
Watch it!
Не, интересно, а за голый пеструн в игре на Твиче не забанят? Ну так-то пофиг, но... Я же не виноват, что в игре голый пеструн нарисовали.
Включить цензуру.
А? А? Что? Не было такого в настройках. Нет. Там, как всегда, орёт громче меня. А чё вообще по звуку там на стриме? Там, я так понимаю, игра орёт в разы громче, чем вообще я могу проорать в микрофон.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Бля, субтитры, я смотрю, просто взяли и вышли нахер в отдельно куда-то. Их просто отстрелили моментально все субтитры, и сейчас пошли какие-то диалоги.
What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show
Не у
us to the
тебя
crime
одного.
scene.
Есть такое ощущение
There's
прям.
the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a
Ты
bear.
оставил эту всратую
I'll
куртку.
check
Да
out
нет,
that
я
map.
просто не менял ее. Где это?
Ты вряд ли тут, наверное, поменяешь. Ну да, Лежа, с твоим-то количеством хлама не найдешь ты эти 150.
Ну, не 150 гигов, а 70. Ну ладно, она засейвилась, окей, давай поменяем хотя бы куртяшку. А, вот костюм она. Так, ну это все применилось. Так, ну это мы все смотрели.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Это она весит не за сотку, всего где-то 80 гигов. Ну да, думаю, Олежев 30 кадров ее стримить не будет в лучшем случае, в 30.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Ну, поэтому можешь заходить в Дискорд и развлекать своих зрителей, пока я стримлю на оба канала.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Олежа, а это и не рестрим.
City folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't
Да,
miss it.
именно так, два
Everything's
потока.
been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Да не, Самуэль сомневаюсь, что она его будет вызволять. Я так понимаю, она две параллельные истории. Как Вейк вылазит оттуда или пытается вылезти, и о том, как ФБРовцы приехали расследовать серию убийств.
И всех вытащит Макс Пейн.
Естественно. Поговорите с кем-нибудь, ну ладно. Я так понимаю, сильно интересного пока ничего не найдем. Жертвы пропали в 2010 году, больше ничего. Стоматолог. Ладно. Я хочу все в голове такой же вакуум. С преферансом, куртизанками и ганджубасом.
Не понял. Какие куртизанки?
Я холодильник поновее нарисовать, не? Эх. А бегать тут нельзя, да? Ну ладно, пошли.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
При входе в обитель игра не останавливается. Шикарно.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Так все вроде красивенько. Так почуть. Йогис, честно, я не вникал вообще в то, что будет во втором Alan Wake, поэтому что говорили, я особо не в курсе.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? To cops who say this is their last case.
Так, видимо,
You're funny, Anderson.
надо что-то запустить. Ну, тут замечательно есть что-то. Что-то длинное, на 3 с лишним часа нам пойдет. Плиту он не хочет, видимо.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
У тебя есть пистолет, нужно ее отстрелить. 30 кадров все-таки больновато. Ладно, давай попробуем еще раз производительность. А, пойдет.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Force can be dangerous.
Первое, что я еще хочу сделать, это управление. Нет, игра получается. Вот одно нажатие.
Place.
О, теперь удобно. Я не хочу все читать.
Что мне зачитывать?
Я не для этого играю в игры.
Что-
Наверняка там что-то очень интересное. И я в это верю. Пойдем, Макс Пейн. Пойдем.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
В принципе, со времен первой Максимки, смотрю, изменилось только одно. Трусцой она не сильно устает. Ой, Максимки, господи, первый вал. Если первый вал на трусой уставал за 10 секунд.
Подожди. Это сильная, независимая черная женщина. Она умеет бегать. А вот за Алана Вейка ты еще не играл, может, он также бегать не умеет.
Да не, лишь вроде пока не выдыхается. Трусцой вроде бегать научились. Спустя.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Коллежка картинку уходит нормально?
И Валер.
Try explaining it one more time. Yeah, but there, can I make it, Mulligan?
Ну,
I think I
нормально,
saw
замечательно.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Can't go any further. Water's too
Нет.
deep.
Ну не купальный сезон.
Ну и ладно, зато тут есть ящичек. Она же сильная и независимая, она должна уметь купаться в любой воде.
Ну, спрячь теперь их подальше, чтобы никто не сожрал.
Это вот тут олень выпрыгивал, да? Нет, не тут.
Плохой вариант.
Я смог сюда зайти, потому что я смог сюда зайти, да? Хорошо начинается. Хреново.
Нет,
Пятница.
подожди, пятница. Митч мне сегодня сказал, что переезжает вместе с родителями. От этого хреново.
Достаточно просто. Пятница. Хреново.
Пятница обычно-то хорошо.
Так, погоди, у нас теперь инвентарь.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Тот ли Алан? Тот Алан. Так, используйте фрагменты рукописи в обители разума, чтобы улучшить
Улучшить
оружие.
оружие? Блять, вы меня извините.
При быстром попадании в голову раза подряд оглушен. Длится дольше. Удерживайте кнопку выстрела, чтобы перейти в режим автоматической стрельбы. Я все равно ничего пока не могу. Что пока очень сильно радует, работа со звуком тут проделана колоссальная.
Еще бы липсинг.
Но, возможно, это багусики загрузки были. И не радует, что прыжки тут заскриптованы. И сейчас вообще окажется, что я зря пылесосил локацию, потому что надо поговорить с тем парнем, и мы такие пойдем исследовать лес. Но самое классное, что ворота остались теми же. Ну, тут все закрыто, окей. Да, Борс, мне в этом плане все равно. Хочешь, давай. У меня нет такого понятия, как спойлер, я слишком старый для этого. Не, сюда можно спрыгнуть? Кажется, сейчас немножко заблужусь здесь. Ну, она же сказала, было бы неплохо умереть в этом лесу. Точнее, не так уж и плохо умереть в этом лесу. НЛО
Ой,
для
ну,
чайников. Лол. Именно так, Алиш. Все так влом это читать.
Мать, это же записки.
Нет, записка была в начале игры, ее порезали.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Рядом ничего, тут рядом проходы куда. О, а вон и мужик порезанный. Ладно, мужик, подожди. А, фонарик вручную теперь доставать. Лол. А смотрим, тут человек.
Олежа, как будто ты это умеешь.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Как хорошо фонарик-то отображается. Отражается, точнее.
Задумался, что делал. Помою руки, разморозь курицу.
Я не совсем просто понимаю суть саму.
Помою руки, это, наверное, раковина ванны. Разморозь курицу. Это явно холодильник.
Хорошо, помой руки.
Вот, ну чё.
Ну и?
Не знаю, в будущем пригодится.
Подожди. А! Все, вот теперь окей. Это у нас
Руки. Один за уголочек.
обнимающиеся треугольники.
Целующийся треугольник.
Да. Разморозь курицу дальше, да?
Так разморозь курицу, это холодильник.
Вот это, наверное, вот.
Это контейнер просто. Потому что разморозь курицу, это надо достать курицу.
Ладно, и иди поспи.
И поспи. Отворачивающиеся треугольнички.
Потому что тут кровати вроде нет.
Обнимающиеся, да. Целующиеся. Свернувшиеся. Ну, чё нет.
Нет.
Ложи назад, может. Хочешь сказать, что разморозить курицу это все-таки... Не, по очереди же надо. Ну, помой руки, это точно... Достань курицу из морозилки.
Достань курицу из морозилки и поспи. Так.
Может, вот тут... Ну,
Может, вот это? Да нет.
это часы.
Другого тут знака нет. Нет.
Над раковиной.
Помой руки.
Разморозь курицу.
Достань курицу из морозилки.
Поспи. Подруг. Да, эти обнимающиеся не совсем те выбрали. Вот эти вот наезжающие документы.
Чё? Правильно. Тут у нас вот это. Блин. Во. Нет, я не один с деревьями, но это теперь мое.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Хорошо послали. Только не понял, к чему Олежа написал, что я у себя стримлю.
Потому что Самаэль выше спрашивал, а куда народ еще пишет?
Так, не, ну это дом с голым мужиком.
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Ну, мы общаться-то будем.
Дима, нет, смотри на голову мужика.
Yeah, that's me. Mulligan told me you were coming the other way. Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Пипец тут системы. Нет, мне все ясно, понятно.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Да, я вижу, что ловит. Ну, что поделать. А, теперь только на доску выход. Ну, окей. Так, стоп. Идти назад нельзя? Нет?
Think. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Где ответ? Доску цепочек дальше или уйти? Пока ни хера не понятно, но очень интересно.
Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Это тот, который золотом охотился. Он же агент. Тоже был.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Так. На закуску.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Doesn't make sense.
Нет. Вот сюда надо навести.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm, like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Смотри, мужик-то это сам Лейк.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game
Знаешь,
with us.
Макс
You were
Пейн
right.
напоминает Сэма Лейка.
This is right up my
Сэм Лейк
alley.
любит запихивать себя в
Nightingale
игры.
came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. This mug always cheers me up.
Шикарная кружка.
Правильный перевод, не самая худшая мать, ну ладно.
11 remaining.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
11.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Я прочитал как диплом за безуспешную службу.
Это потому что она женщина?
А? А? Что?
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Так, ладно, погоди. Это основной квест. Вот это, вот это. И тут мы ничего не можем сделать пока. Ланчбоксы Алекса Кейси. А, нет, надо вот так это сделать. Да, о.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Круг озера. Сюда, видимо. Этот найден. Нифига непонятно, но очень интересно.
Кажется, это просто собирательство.
Уф. Ну-ка. Уф.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Hey, you made it back.
I used to love
Good.
geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Но замок был выше.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
А, вот и инвентарь. Куда я ее поместил? Привязка. Не, тут хилиться надо будет, но ёкарный баба. Еще и слот в инвентаре открывать.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Чувствую, сюда еще назад надо будет вернуться, поэтому остановимся, берем. Когда тут будет не так спокойно, безопасно и будет хреново гора ебак.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Право, налево. Давай вон туда, там что-то есть? Там что-то есть. Запиской, записки.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Куда идешь? Ты куда? А ну веди, веди куда? Так, вот, надо идти туда, поэтому мы пойдем сюда. Я правильно пошел, да? А, ну отсюда можно просто спрыгнуть. Так, подожди. Тут
I'll be
нет.
back in a second.
Roger.
Ничего тут нет. Окей. Сюда мне все еще будет нельзя, да? Ну,
This can't be the right way.
ты и не думай. Мне сюда надо.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Хотя тем временем... Ну, блядь. Ну, дайте Максимку... О, Максимку,
Need to
господи,
swing by the
Алана
lodge to
уже.
get anything from the field office?
Ну да, и дайте мне
I'll
Максимку
pop there
свежую.
anyway.
Пейна.
I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep... The sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Добавилось сглаживание.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
И даже не намокл.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan.
То есть мы опять на День оленя сюда приехали?
Everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Не, ну красивенько, красивенько. Даже на производительности прям лепотой.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Самое грустное, что нет никакого спринта.
So sleepy. Just a few more days. Just a few more days.
Hey, how are you doing?
I can't force it open.
Что, можно везде пошариться? Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте.
afternoon.
Какой он упоротый. Нет, видимо, можно просто пошарить по комнатам. Да.
Заветки, судя по количеству чашек кофе, это комнаты Макса Пейна.
Подожди, я же еще одну залез.
It doesn't budge.
Потому что там был бильярд.
Ну ладно.
Первая твоя, вторая Кейси. Там чаша кофе, конечно.
Take it easy.
Rest easy, buddy.
Она любит трупы оленей. Мы знаем о ней чуть больше. А. Ну да.
It's not opening.
И погуляли, ничего интересного тут нет. Поворот, если бы еще был маркер, куда идти.
Hi there.
Помочь
Welcome
карты,
back,
да?
Anderson.
Я уже, по-моему, в другом месте видел.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float, will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger. Oh dear. Cute.
Hello. How's it going?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Есть ачивка погладить
I
всех
feel
оленей?
bad for these guys. I need a tool to get this open. I can't get through this. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Еще часть. А, Лола отмечается, что закрыто. Это удобно.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Господи.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
А, не то. То есть пока нельзя, да?
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. Huh.
Не могу сказать, что мне нравится эта механика.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
Естественно, она же стала новой...
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy
Фонарной
people
леди.
wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Take it easy. How can you be so calm?
Corpse is a part of the job.
All set?
Can't dwell
My
on
guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been.
What do you think that's about?
Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Туалетной бумаги.
They locked up an innocent man.
Смотрю, дверь перенесли.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Да, вход был тут прямой. Тут был прям вот прямой проход, и в эту же дверь потом всосало как раз, которого сейчас убили.
No speeding happening here, I see.
See you around.
Some patience, please.
Agent?
Вам не нужны эти перевязки.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. I've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Хотя бы телеки теперь нормально смотреть можно. Да, не то, что раньше было. О, тут еще можно что-то спереть. Спереди больше нечего. Еще карту каждого здания можно взять. Господи. Так, погоди.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Hills. Блин, ну лица хороши тут, конечно.
It won't open.
А выйти? Баба, робот, выпусти.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Ну тут так темно, лампочку вкрутить не могу.
Can't be opened on this side. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Think. Yeah. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
И чё, все, зависли? О, отлаг... А, ну все. А, нет. Все. Полагал неплохо. Так, мне что нужно-то было? Господи, культ дерева. Разместился и опять зависло. Ну, ё-моё, двигать камеры я могу, и на этом как бы все. И давай сменим дело опять.
Think.
Куда маску присылать? Кто в него входит? Нет. А, видимо, багусик в том, что он не ставит эти нитки. А, одна фигня, я сменил дело, но я не могу выйти из обители разума. Да, все, оно залагало. Круто-та. Бля. Ну, дубль 2. Ну, с момента, когда я все улики растолкал.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Shit. He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Использовать место как? Никак. Поместить? Куда?
Go!
Взять в руки. Ты серьезно?
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Так, давай, уходи. Зелен.
Need to get my gun.
Get out of my house. Copy.
Vanished.
Ни хера не... Да. Ты как ни назови, старых богов Асгарда, не старых богов Асгарда. Там, как ни называй, я хочу вот этих двух дедов. Я уже понял, поэтому я немножко сейчас звук игры сделаю потише. Вот, примерно так и меня должно быть слышно нормально, и игру должно быть слышно нормально. Надеюсь, что все будет слышно нормально. Давайте. Ранее в Alan Wake.
He didn't have a heart.
Oh.
But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Ну вот сейчас, по идее, меня должно и игру, и меня слышно быть нормально,
There's
даже
no
на фоне
rational
диалогов.
explanation to what we just saw.
Ну, надеюсь, по крайней мере.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Нет, Олежа, без этого ранее
Is
неинтересно.
there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Нет, сначала уж я все отпылесосю, а потом мы пойдем в свои чертоги надмозга, чтобы что-то с чем-то разбирать. Открыть все еще
Must be
да,
locked
нельзя.
from the other side. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. Ugh.
Непонятно. Цель культа? Да, это цель культа. Треугольник, ожерелье. Что за культ? А, ну ладно, да, символы. А, вот символы культа появились. Да.
No.
Так, стоп, а маска у нас... Нет. Ставил, тоже не подходит. Может, все-таки символ? Не символ, а что за культ, может? Да, блядь. Да. А, всего будет 6 реклам.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Договорили.
They're a fine pair.
Good day.
My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his cult
you
are
gonna let me speak
dangerous.
to them or not?
We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
This family beef jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious
I'm gonna take a quick look around.
That's right.
Meet you back at the
Our
car.
favorite
See you in a bit.
sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't...
So you didn't try the jerky? Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I had teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Так, что, в машину и туда?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Окей, погнали.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page... Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna de vista. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry.
Федеральное бюро
It's
контроля.
mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
ПБК. Ну-ну.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Okay, we're done for now.
The hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
Хороший вопрос. Ну, второй раз тут ничего уже не будет. Да.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it.
anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Прям атмосферненько. Какой капюшон лежит? О чем-то? Пока если ее... А, столкнуть нельзя, да? Но у куртки нет капюшона. Какой капюшон? О чем ты?
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the...
A triangle. Yes, you do.
Так, обойти ее нельзя. Или можно? Обойти ее нельзя. Ладно, нам по следам. Я сейчас уйду и точно заблужусь. Темно, страшно. Ну что, динамическое время суток? Сомневаюсь. Это домик ведьмы.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Ёбаные птицы. Погоди, мы тут были, и тут было не затоплено. Хрена тут дождики идут. Так, ладно, гибак вроде нет, никого вроде нет. Нет, там вступили досье. Да, Найтингейл.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle? What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Приближение это одно,
Dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
А, это теперь так работает, блядь, я понял. Не жать кнопку просто так. И батарейки теперь нужны.
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Ну нахер. Я застрял. Я вышел. Найдите освещение в хижине. Но в хижине нет освещения, подожди.
Anderson, I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead.
Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Так, ну это все читаю.
Another page. Making progress.
Термосы это теперь сохранение? А, термосы, плюшечки. Погоди, тут не было лампочки. What the fuck?
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Cutscene.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Ни хера непонятно, очень интересно.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey! I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Так, ладно, маркер не поставить, значит, по прямой и налево. В смысле? Опять, ладно. Ёбаная лень. Сдохнешь или нет?
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Я, пожалуй, не буду это комментировать. Господи, труп извращенца. Подойдите к стойке и задайте вопрос леди Фортуне. 3 семерки, что ли? Эй! Нельзя так делать. Зачем тут пустой? Дойдите к стойке. Семьсот пять, 713, 717. Я себя сейчас немного тупым ощущаю. Идите к стойке и задайте вопрос леди Фортуне. Семь 39. Ну. И... Я понял. Подожди, Талос это Талос. Перезарядки ран, батарейки. Давай набор поставим на... Пусть будет нижнее. Лево. И пусть будет лево. Так как 2 патрона выем, я думаю, он мне пока не нужен. Единственное, что мне не нравится, что теперь перманентно батарейки заканчиваются у тебя. Тебе их просто обязательно тратить. И одно нажатие выжигает батарейку. Ну ладно, хорошо, одно нажатие выжигает 1 заряд, но при этом и полностью уничтожает тьму. Ну, двояко. Дерево. Так, сага приблизилась к двери, сломанная. Сагой вырос культист. Огромная фигура в плаще.
Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
Так, а где сердце? Еще что-то должно быть?
Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Тут тоже ничего нет. В делах ничего нет. Ну, допустим, ладно.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Патроны для обреза. Ну, попробуем обрез. Так, погоди, теперь мне куда? Мне назад в голову.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
К цели. Поместить сердце в отверстие в табличке. Господи, а где? Табличка-то это была. С ведьмой без сердца, где дерево? А можно маркер для тупых, пожалуйста? Мне, по сути, вот сюда получается куда-то. И дерево здесь. Да.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Жать. К хижине. А, стоп, или вот сюда нам. Видимо, знак. М? Кажется, мне прямо. Да. Хижина. Вот. А, ну да, сюда.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
Батя, рукопашка есть. Оттолкнуть в рукопашном бою. Ну, Алиш, не знаю, насколько это лучший менеджмент, но если вот так вот профукать, то что делать? У тебя нет фонаря. И... Ну вот, просто дальше и... Мне кажется, на стриме совсем темно. Наверное, поярче немножко сделал.
I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Такая темнота, это, конечно, атмосферная. Оставлю. Эффекты и прочее без контроля, гениально. Ну, хотя сейчас нормально все. Видимо, так и задумано. У себя на мониторе не могу сделать так, как хотелось бы на самом деле.
I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga.
Going in solo.
Так, пожалуй, возьму-ка я пистолет. Мне он пока нравится больше.
Logan? Mom, help! Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare. Need to find Nightingale.
Я так чувствую, эта игра в принципе не для Олежи. Направо или налево?
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
О, патроны просто так не раздают.
Nightingale's patch.
Жетон ФБР. Ни хрена не видно.
Sent to find the light switch. Show me the clicker.
Прихода.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Эй, я же вернулся. Залагал в уклонении, замечательно просто.
Gotta move. Now. Time to run, Saga.
Пора бежать. И так трусцой, прогулочно. Да ты серьезно? Ладно. Адрес эффективен. Ауч. Кто такой жирный? Всё? Так, не. Надо все-таки на стриме сделать хоть немножко поярче, потому что не видно вообще ничего, что там происходит. Там что-то происходит на самом деле. Господи. ловкость. Десяточку хотя бы на душу. Так, на стриме по Пистол?
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger.
Сейчас должен успеть.
Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
Здорово, Крейфиш. Да, блин, атмосферненько, классненько, офигенненько.
13.
В каком году происходили? В 2008-м? Вроде в 2008 что ли году? Я забыл. Или 10-й. Ну да, все правильно. 23 получается. То есть до этого был 2010 год, а сейчас 23-й, ну правильно. По идее, это вот в нынешнее время. То есть, в принципе, они как раз вот, да, подтянули. 13 лет ждали игру, вот она не совсем уж и
Yeah,
плохо.
the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Но, смотря на эту игру, я, в принципе, понимаю, откуда
It's a
тут такие
bit of a
системки
hike to
требуются.
Carwick. Get your bearings.
Этого
We'll head out.
гипотетически можно добиться
I
на
need another minute.
более слабом железе, но
Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
на качестве, блин, прям Nvidia Hairworks отдыхают. Волосы, мое почтение.
It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You
Еще
can
бы вот на
relax,
боксе Дэнс прорисовки было получше подальше, было бы вообще
Pages of
шикарно.
writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment.
Так, блядь,
It's okay.
киса, сука,
Take your time.
иди нахер отседа. Да. Не, ну на качестве оно мое почтение просто.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Ну что ж, можно и тормознуть. А завтра тогда прям, что, встать, попить кофе и с утра, и до самого вечера херачить. Ничего в голове свежего нет? В голове свежее только радио. Ну что ж, тогда на этой замечательной ноте, я думаю, мы на сегодня и тормознем. Прям тут и остановимся. Тогда, что ж, господа, на оба канала завтра с утреца. Ну, ну, ладно, Олежа-то показывать пока не будет, поэтому что ж, пущу на оба. Так что, в общем, завтра, я думаю, часиком к 12 плюс-минус можно будет подползать, посмотреть на отбитие Деликов в Ханкае и пойти в Аланон. Ну, а на этом на сегодня все. Да. Спасибо, что пришли. Спасибо, что смотрели. Огромной вам всем удачи. И немножко вам мори.
Если гномы живут в горах, значит они горцы. Все ли ворота закрыты, Валин? Все лесу нормален, кроме заднего прохода. Запомни, это не задний проход, это восточные ворота. Под нею есть нора, самая глубокая. Ой, она стоит, как красиво, вай-вай-вай. Если хочешь мне помочь, отойди, не мешай. Вообще так, в этой песне куплетов чуть больше, чем до хрена. Поэтому эта версия будет обрезанная.